Hello, Rom. This is Mark Flopsy Shepherd once again, and welcome to a new Lemmings LP, Lemmings World Tour by Strata Incendus. This was only released a few days ago, and it's been a year in development. But what's surprising about this pack is its dedication to the music industry. It's also got a massive 320 levels on it, split over 8 ranks, so that's 40 levels each rank. And I've had a look over the pack, and most of the levels are homages to certain songs, certain artists, and some of them are homages to certain countries of the world as well. So I've generally taken a step back from Stratos packs in the past. I did start Lemmings, but I was unable to finish it because version 1.43 of Neo Lemmings is just so hard to record because I can't run it full screen. But luckily this one runs on version 10, so this is okay. But this pack's not in the new format at the moment, unfortunately, which is unfortunate. And the fact that it's not in the new format has led to it having so many errors with the levels. But so in the unfortunate event that the Neo Lemmings stops running, then I will just start it up again and hopefully it'll work. But I've already mentioned this to Strato, and he seems to think it's okay just to have these errors in the pack. So, you know, if you try and tell people these things, then and they're still knocking you back, then it's fine. Just throwing it out there. So anyway, the first rank is Noisemaker, followed by the amateur rank, professional, diva, rockstar, legend, and encore, which I believe is returning levels from pit lems and paralems. And the groupie rank is an interesting one because apparently it's dedicated to certain people in the Lemmings community, and I know I've got 2 levels dedicated to me on this already. There may be more, I don't know, but I'm not sure when I'm going to get to that rank. And to be honest, due to the fact that this is such a gargantuan pack, I don't even know how long this LP is going to take or whether it's going to get finished or not. So just expect it to be a bit of an ongoing thing. If in the event the LP does stop, don't worry, it probably will pick up again at at a later stage. So with all that out of the way, we can get started. And I didn't actually I'm not actually going to use the original music for this pack either. I'm going to use my usual soundtrack that you probably know from my previous LPs, with a couple of new tracks thrown in. I did ask Strata if it was okay, and he's fine with it. Well, about as fine as he's going to be. I'm not doing it to be mean, Strato. It's just I don't really like listening to the original Lemmings music anymore, and as good as the guitar versions of those tracks are, I'd rather leave it to Colourful Artie and his LP to show off the music for this pack, because I know what a big stickler he is for music. But given that I've had problems with LPs in the past, I like to make myself as comfortable as possible in playing, and I think having my own music helps with this. So do understand. So we're going to start with Noisemaker level 1. For God's sake. Yes, this level. Why does the first level have to be a song that I cannot stand? I clicked a Lem and I liked it, which is obviously a homage to I Kissed a Girl and Liked It by Katy Perry. And I don't like Katy Perry, and I know there's other Katy Perry songs getting referenced in this pack as well. But I'm just throwing it out there right now. I don't like Katy Perry, and I never did. So she's just a bit too bubbly and loud for my liking. So anyway, 20 lemmings, 20 to be saved. And before I start, Nintendo Addict's already finished the first rank of this before I've even started this, and he said that the difficulty's all over the place on the first rank, so don't expect it to be easy levels, so I'm just telling you that right now before you decide to skip ahead in the LP if it's already got that many videos for it. So sorry to keep you waiting. So a lot of people know this from Seblems. The track plays on level 4 of Paradise. Yeah, this looks to do pretty simple. Mostly 4 skill levels are pretty simple. Yeah, this is really easy. You know it's going to be, you know it's not going to take long for me to get stuck though, and probably the other vital thing is as well, we need to make sure the miner hits the steel, because otherwise this guy's going to splat on the left hand side of the level. So, yeah, I am improving with Lemmings. I'm still getting occasional things where I remember things like, climber splatting and stuff, but I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Never mind. Okay, level 2. I love rock and roll. My Joan Jett and the Black Hearts. But obviously, you couldn't put Black Hearts in the author field, so I can forgive you for that. Sorry. Having a bit of a headphone problem at the moment. When you don't want the crowd to follow a single lemming, you want... I'm not even going to read the hints. Because, don't need to. So it looks like the obvious thing to do is to stack here. Yep, there we go. Yeah, another simple level here. And on the subject of music, a lot of people will know this track as the track that plays on the last level of Revolution in Seblems. Yeah, and then you're gonna get used to these tracks apparently, because I've checked the music looping and it's the same 5 tracks looped 8 times on the first rank. So you're gonna see a lot of these tracks that play on the first 5 levels. But then the looping improves on the later ranks. It starts to loop 17 tracks again. Level 3, Into the Pit. Not familiar with Testament. What was the second one a homage to? Yeah, I Love Rock and Roll. Yeah, good song. Joan Jett and the Black Hearts. Wasn't a fan of Britney Spears' version though. It was I swear she didn't even know what rock and roll was when she covered that. With destructive skills combined with builders to stop them, you can create little pits to trap a crowd of lemmings. Yep. So yeah, I've already kind of solved this level anyway, because I did the first 4 levels. That's not much good, is it? I'm supposed to build here. I don't remember doing that in my other solution. Yeah. Anyway, I already tried the first 4 levels, and I was like, oh, this pack's really good, so I might help here. Okay, I think what I did in the previous one, it bashed into the wall to like build, but I managed to do it without using a basher, so kind of improved my solution there. So we're on to level 4 now. Going Under by Evanescence. I can't stand this band. I don't know why people think they're so great, because I don't think they're that great. I think if the song Bring Me to Life did not exist, I might have liked this band, but because songs like Weight of the World and Going Under are actually good songs, but I think the fact that Bring Me to Life exists just really turns me off to this band. Yeah, so anyway, I've this level as well, so quite a good level, this one, actually. I did actually enjoy this one. And yeah, nobody saw this level. Nobody saw this music coming, did they? Okay, so I'm going to wait for the lemmings to fall in. And then I'm going to dig. Make sure the digger's facing right as well, that's important. Yeah, this is a good level. I'm a big fan of this one when I first played it. It's also nice because it's got no builders in it. It's always very interesting when there's a builderless level. Then again, there were never really any hazards anyway that needed builders. So on to level 5, which this is uncharted territory now. I've not played beyond this point. So Over the Rainbow by Harold Arlen. What was the previous level? Oh yeah, it was the Evanescence one. What's my phone going off? Nothing useful. Okay, Over the Rainbow by Harold Arlen, anyway. Oh yeah, tell the king of blockers about blockers. Blockers can turn around other lemmings even while those lemmings are performing skills. Oh really, is that what blockers do? Because I've got other uses for them. Walkers can also turn around lemmings or free blockers. Yeah, the lamest way to free blockers. But when applied to a lemming performing a skill, that skill will be interrupted instead. Yeah, this is kind of a new track to my LPs, the Mystic Cave 2-player music. Well, it's kind of a remix, really. I wonder if there's a way to turn the lemming around. And I'll do it. Turn the builder around, like so. You can see why we've got a lot of walkers, because we actually need all 5 of them. Oh, I got 1 blocker left over. I wonder what that's supposed to be used for.